So I put on a shirt with a collar and shaved my face and cut my hair. Not cut my hair. Not wearing a hat so you can see my hair. We went to Evelyn's fancy preschool, like meet the teacher, drop the school supplies off thing, and got all gussied up. But then we found a yard sale sign that said there's a yard sale this way. So we're gonna go see if we can find that. The closer signs say 7 to noon. It is now 1:30. So I guess we'll know where to hit this one tomorrow. But I don't like to hit sales on day 2 because especially when it's a Thursday, Friday, Saturday sale, like they're not marking things down on day 2. Yard sales aren't really like that, like the way that estate sales are anyway. But there were a couple other sales. Maybe we'll go to sale signs to Chase. Maybe we'll go to Goodwill and see about that. Said the middle sign that I only just looked at to make sure I was going the right direction said Thursday 4 to 7. So maybe we'll come back, me and Levi, this afternoon. I know I have a lot of viewers in Central Illinois. What are you guys doing to find yard sales? Because I cannot find yard sales. Like, I know that Facebook Marketplace works for some people, and Facebook Marketplace, like, is, there's to me, what I get is, like, I'm seeing estate sales from April when I look at Facebook Marketplace for sales. I'm seeing stuff that it doesn't have a date, so I have no idea whether or not it's actually a sale. Or, like, yard sale treasure map doesn't really work anymore, right? And then I don't do Craigslist. Maybe that would work. Maybe the newspaper, that used to be the thing. And then I end up just driving around finding signs and not doing a great job with that because it's really hit or miss. So if you're in Central Illinois and you know how to find yard sales, let me know. All right, Evie, you ready to go into Goodwill?
Yeah, right there.
Okay, but I forgot to record hey, we're going into Goodwill. So let's pretend that that's happening now. Let's go into Goodwill. So I am just striking out real bad, and I'm going to run out of time pretty quick. The sell-through, like even instead of $1.50, the sell-through rate's terrible. This teddy bear guy, I'm assuming he'd be $1.99, but the sell-through's impossible. This has none sold, and I found a bunch of golf balls and a whole bunch of golf balls. At, wow, fancy Nancy, but mom's gonna she's gonna take care of mom, right?
Yeah.
Whole bunch of golf balls at $2.50 a pack. I don't know, I could probably lot them together, but 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, I don't know how much I'm gonna get out of them. And a series of unfortunate events, Netflix themed, like re-release books. Again, just not really worth picking up. That's cool, but I'm not gonna go through the register for just that, and I am not finding it. So Goodwill was a total bust. We're here getting the boys from elementary school. I ran into my buddy Joel, and he's like, hey, there's a Nintendo up there in the case, and I had completely missed it. Well, as it turns out, it was $50 for a Nintendo DS XL, and $50 is kind of all the money. You're gonna wear those shoes to your school?
Yeah.
Cool. So just that one, not the other one. Me and Levi will probably hit a garage sale this evening, and then this video will include that. And so far, it's probably been pretty uneventful video. So a follow up on the last night's yard sale. I ended up tasking my wife with hitting that on her way home, which she was totally fine with. Not like I Anyway, I said that like a domineering kind of thing now. I was like, hey, you want to do that? Or should I do it? Or what do you think? Anyhow, she hit it. Here's a little bit of footage, but it was basically nothing.
See?
Okay, so as I'm driving Judah to school this morning, there are a ton of yard sale signs out today that were not here yesterday. So me and Abby's going to see what we can find. You're looking straight up my nose. And we will... You want to see... So hopefully we find something and this video turns around, because I watched what we recorded yesterday and it's like, oh, here's some nothing, here's some more nothing, here's some more nothing. But you guys said that you like seeing the nothing because you like the never-ending story. Nothing. No, because, and I get that. I didn't even think about that. Like, the stuff that I look at and decide not to buy is helpful too. So that's interesting. I'm glad I asked. All right, here's the yard sale. Let's go see.
But it has a garage at
Yeah.
a garage at a dead end.
Huh. You're so funny.
Dad, didn't you just go out so wow it was raining? Dad, look, this is $2.
That's $2.
Uh-huh.
You had one of those when you was a baby.
$2.
That's $2. Very good for reading that. With that number.
Yep.
That was back down.
Oh, sorry, baby. Rolling Stones, no doubt it's a modern reprint.
What's the
H&M.
thing I should get?
For $1 though. No. We're gonna hit lots of yard sales. You don't need to just get the first random toy that you find that's pink.
Yeah. $1 because it was already $2. I just marked it $1. Just marked it down today.
Okay, so this one looks pretty promising. It's big and there's all kinds of junk all over the place. So we'll see.
Car.
An old colander. Those used to do really well, but I don't think they probably do anymore. Some 80s office or 80s dining chairs.
Baby.
It's a baby party.
Yeah.
Let's go down this sidewalk and see. That's a good piece.
Whoa. Don't tap on those.
It's 50 cents a piece. These trivets can do well, especially with that many of them.
Big flower.
That fake flower's pretty cool.
Yeah. But
So this is $15, and I wonder if it's the whole bin or it's just that one blanket. Mickey Mouse, some vintage, and SpongeBob, and a like hospital blanket. So we just hit this yard sale, and I was on the phone, so I wasn't able to take video, but these, please get in your seat, not mine. 23-inch and 18-inch metal rulers. Probably not a grand deal of money, but you can see I only spent 75 cents, and then this was a quarter, and I was on the fence about it, but I'm like, if I'm spending 75 cents, I'll just make it $1. This probably isn't worth a fortune, but it's cool. So we'll see. I'll put up a comp on this. I'm sure the sell-through rate's probably really low because there's probably 100 listed and not very many sold, but a rule of thumb on Star Trek movies, I believe, is the odd numbered ones are good. And so this is 5 minus 1, which is 4, which makes it not a good one, probably. But we'll see. I think this just got pretty exciting. I'm following this sign, and I just realized it's heading me back towards the Everything's a Dollar sale. So maybe we're gonna do that again. Sure enough, that yard looks pretty full, and it's the Everything's a Dollar sale. I'm pretty excited. So we hit the Everything's a Dollar garage sale, and it was not as impressive, and Evie had to go to the bathroom in the middle, so I had an IKEA bag full. So we ran down to the gas station, go to the bathroom, and left the stuff, and told them we'd be back, and then we found another garage sale while we were trying to turn around from the gas station. Garage sale.
Oh, it just has $1.
It looks like DJ Catnip or something, right?
Yeah.
Stitch and his girlfriend, but it looks like it's probably not licensed or anything. It's just a comfort colors. Yes, love. So we got this twin comforter in the bag, and then we have these 3 new old stock. I paid $5 a piece for these. And then this is all the Everything's a Dollar stuff that I didn't make a better offer on. I'm on the side of the road, driving by away from the Everything's a Dollar sale. This M&M displayer caught my eye. And that did not sell in their yard sale for $3. That's pretty crazy. 2008. This looks like a pretty good sized garage sale. I think I see some vintage Mickey right there. I love when it's just stuff dumped on the ground. Kid stuff, nothing vintage about any of it. Whoa, she found a rattle.
Yeah.
Or like a Ninja Turtle burp cloth or something. Huh. George of the Jungle, Catch 22. Doesn't look like anything there either. So they had some Harley shirts that I probably could have got for $1 or $2, but one of them was like so beat I thought it would probably end up being 80s, and it was like 2006. And I don't think thrashed quite works when it's not old. This is Miss Me. And these jeans were $1 a piece. This is Miss Me. And at $1, I'm going to be fine on them no matter what they are. So I didn't look into them farther than that. JP 5014. Hi. And they're little, but most Miss Me jeans are really small. And then some made in the U.S. Lucky Brand dungarees. Size 32. Nice faded. Size 1. Women's 1. Size 32. That's a tall, skinny lady. And the lady said that they sold an Xbox this morning, and I'm like, I don't care anything about an original Xbox. They're kind of junk. I didn't say it to her. I thought that. Like, I didn't miss much, probably. Evie has a date with Grandma, and so we gotta wrap this stuff up. So it's the next morning. I was editing the video that we did. I started a lot of these videos walking in one direction and turning around because I totally forgot what I was doing. That video was like totally disjointed. I got to do better about when I'm at a yard sale taking video, or not to do that, because that is a mess. But I made all that video, and hopefully you guys get something out of it. Evidently you guys get more out of these videos than I realized based on the overwhelmingly positive response to the bust. Like, is Goodwill a bust? A video worth putting out? Anyway, let me show you what we got. The only thing that you didn't see was what we got at the Everything's $1 in that bag. So just a couple cool records. Monster Mash, Back to the Future. This probably isn't even playable, but I'm gonna set it on the shelf. And Ronald McDonald. How about Raggedy Andy as a vampire with the tag? Probably only $10 thing. This is about 20 bucks. I probably should change the batteries in it, but it's from 2000 and it does still work. You guys saw me get these Miss Me's and Lucky Brand. These are records. Anybody that's been with the channel a long time knows that I found a whole bunch of these sealed ones. Gizmo and this other Gremlins one. There's a strawberry shortcake one, and then these are, I think these are all Barbie. 4 of them are Barbie, which is really popular right now and should do well. A bunch of these candles, which aren't worth much, but at $1 a piece, I think in a lot I can get like $4 a piece if I sell all 6 or 8 of them in a lot. Jasmine and Raja, just the flat sheet, but this is pretty rare, and so it's probably about a $20 sheet. I didn't actually comp any of the rest of these sheets. This is like generic Sesame Street. Oh, well, I guess it's not all generic Sesame Street characters. A different pattern of Sesame Street characters. And then early 80s probably. Mickey Mouse and Huey, Dewey, and Louie. A lot of cool little girl clothes. Hot Fudge is one that I found for Evelyn a handful of times. And it's just that herringbone cardigan. Way cool little piece. And these are Oshkosh. Flower pattern, made in USA, Oshkosh. And then this one I think is made in Honduras, but it's this hickory pink. Neither of those were from that sale. How about a Ronald McDonald duffel bag, and the rest of the candles that I was talking about. There's a whole bunch of these, and these were in the Ronald McDonald bag, so I didn't actually pay anything for them. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, so it's like a Power Ranger, and Alfie, I think is that guy's name, and the Zord, and then they just repeat over and over, and there's a bunch of them. And then Strawberry Shortcake, and this is Orange Blossom, and Strawberries here somewhere too. And then a Hello Kitty watch by Nelsonic, which is a cool brand in vintage watches. And then this thing, which as it turns out does sell from time to time for $5 or $6, but is the sell-through rate's unbelievably low. So that's everything that we got yesterday. Now I got to go ship on a Saturday and make a video about that. So I'll see you in a minute, and you'll see me tomorrow.